Welcome to Cabarrus This Week. I'm Kasia Thompson. In 2018, Cabarrus County ranked 11 out of 100 counties in North Carolina for the number of teen-related vehicle crashes. Lieutenant Aaron Rankin with the Cabarrus County Sheriff's Office introduces a new awareness and education campaign that's designed to move the needle and keep our teen drivers focused on the road. We also hear from teen driver Krystal, who shares her commitment to eliminating distractions when she gets behind the wheel.
Unfortunately, in the entire state, we're ranked 11th for young driver crashes.
Texting while driving or looking at social media while driving. Those are the main two issues that teens right now, so connected to social media, connected to their phones just in general.
A lot of our crashes are generally located around our high schools. We met with over 1,600 students to talk to them about the dangers of distracted driving.
I think visualization for my peers and for myself is really important so I can be able to see what the actual impact is if I am not doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
It's not just cell phones. It could be the radio, it could be just talking to friends, it could be more people in a car. All of those things lead to these crashes. We partnered with the Cabarrus Health Alliance and the KEYS program.
So our initiative is just to put information out there for them to be aware of their surroundings when driving.
I tell them the dangers, I show them what happens out on the road, and I explain it's not like a video game. We don't get another life, you don't earn a bonus life.
You can hurt somebody else, you can cause a car crash, you can hit a tree, you mess up your own car. There's a lot of things that you can lose in your life and other people can lose in their lives, which will have a guilt that will weigh on you forever, and no one really wants that.
Well, one of the best websites, the enddd.org. A lot of information, there's videos, there's PowerPoints on there, and of course you can always reach out to us here at Cabarrus County. We're looking any opportunity to come out and teach or present at a function or an event. We're happy to come and talk to you.
If you have a teen who'd like to use their voice to encourage safe driving, or if you're a parent searching for resources on talking to your teen about safe driving, visit Cabarrus Health Alliance's Keeping Every Youth Safe, or KEYS, program page. That's at cabarrushealth.org. The ongoing impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic are creating alarming rates of need in our community, and it's putting incredible strain on our nonprofit systems. Cabarrus County Human Services Director Karen Calhoun shares information on the Cabarrus County Nonprofit Resiliency Grant, which aids nonprofits that assist local residents who suffered economic hardship, instability, and safety concerns due to COVID-19.
The purpose of the Cabarrus County Nonprofit Resiliency Grant is to assist qualified nonprofit agencies in Cabarrus County, assisting Cabarrus County residents specifically that have either suffered economic hardship, instability, or safety concerns related to the pandemic. We're seeing individuals and families coming in that have never had to ask for services before. And so that is a telltale sign on the economic stability of families, the impact that unemployment, layoffs, job loss, and things like that have had on our local economy, and how it is drilled down to the family having to come in and ask for help from our agency. Unfortunately, we can't fill all of the gaps and barriers to some of their needs. And so with this nonprofit resiliency grant opportunity the county is proposing and putting out there, we hope to be able to stabilize families with some economic supports and safety measures. We're anticipating over the course of this summer, going into the fall, as many as 500 evictions in this county, and that's more than double of what we're used to seeing. Food is another area. We are seeing tremendous upticks in lines of people going through our drive-through food pantries to seek out additional food. So bulk food is another area, or food pantries in our local communities. The small ones and the large ones should consider applying for these grant funds as well.
To learn more about the grant or to apply, visit cabarruscounty.us or visit the county on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Cabarrus County. Since the early days of the pandemic, local public transportation services have been operating at no cost to riders. Transit Director LJ Wislowski is over the CK, which is Concord Kannapolis Rider Transit Program. He discusses how the service's offerings have changed since March and how transportation has been a key component in response to COVID-19 locally.
transit agencies, small and large across the U.S., have seen huge impacts from coronavirus. The majority of our passengers here, we are their primary means of transportation. So while we did see a significant drop, particularly in March and April and the early part of May, it wasn't as significant as some of the larger urban systems because a lot of our passengers don't have jobs where they can work from home. We have social distancing on our vehicles. We have physically marked off seats so that people can't sit too close together while still trying to provide as much seating as possible. We don't know how high our ridership might come back because we're sort of artificially capped by trying to maintain that space. For all sorts of transit systems, including ours, the future's kind of uncertain about how will things break down the road. We've taken a lot of steps. We've increased the cleaning of the vehicles, and we have more cleaners, more solvents. We're receiving delivery of some positive ionization sprayers so that we can spray the interiors of the vehicles down. That'll get into not only what you can easily get to by hand, but kind of all the nooks and crannies where you can't otherwise. We won't be able to have 95-foot buses to allow us to carry 30 people. That's just not practical. So it will be a challenge as we move forward, depending on how long this pandemic lasts.
To learn more about public transportation options in Cabarrus County, including maps and schedules, visit ckrider.com. Well, that's our show for this week. Thanks to all of our contributing partners. You can learn more about these and other hot topics in our weekly newsletter. To sign up, just go to cabarruscounty.us, type newsletter in the search bar. And of course, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Cabarrus County. Catch other programs like Pam's Kitchen, historical moments, and more streaming live at cabarruscounty.us/CabcoTV or on the Screenweave app for Roku and Apple TV. And don't forget, it's not too late to complete your 2020 census. It takes just a few minutes and it's confidential. Get started at my2020census.gov. Your participation will shape Cabarrus County for the next decade. Thanks for watching Cabarrus This Week. Take care.